Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this chapter Force of Standard 6 Physics. Here we are going to learn what is force. So, here you can see I have written force is a push or a pull that changes or tends to change the state of rest or uniform motion of an object or changes the direction or shape of an object. It causes objects to accelerate. The SI unit of force is Newton and these images. So children, see, at first you have to have a concept regarding what is a force. So basically a force is a physical cause that changes or may tend to change the state of rest or the states of motion of an object. Now see, here you are hearing the term for rest. Rest means something which is at rest, means suppose a book is kept on a table, so that book is at rest. If you pick the book and start moving, then the book will be in the motion along with you. So what is a force? A force is physical cause that changes or may tend to change the state of rest or the state of motion of an object. The SI unit of force is Newton. We write Newton as capital N. That is the symbol, and in full form you have to write Newton. The SI unit of force is Newton. So see children, here you in this image you can see that two boys are dealing with a box, means one boy is pushing it from the back side and one boy is pulling it. So here you can see that pushing and pulling, these are also are two kind of forces. So let's come to the next point, that is understanding what is force as pull or push. So in the beginning we are talking about force as push. So applying force in a direction away from us is known as push. So basically when you give a force away from your body, that is a push. Suppose if you are applying a force in a direction from us in is known as a push. So suppose we want to kick a football. While playing football, if we want to kick a football, then by kicking the ball, we made the object move from ourselves. This is known as push. Other examples I have given, that is to open a door, we push it. To move a trolley, we need to push it. To move a car, we need to push by at least two men. And thus these are the few examples of force which is applied as push. Now coming to the pull, force as pull. What do you understand by the force as pull? Applying force in a direction towards us is known as pull. For example, we can also move object towards us by applying force, like we can use the force to open a drawer. This is known as pull. Here I have given some examples. To close a door, we pull. Basically at night when we go to bed for sleeping, we close the doors. So what do? We pull the door to close it. To move a trolley, when we are at station or we are at airport, we are moving with our trolley, we need to pull it. To move a luggage trolley, also we need to pull it. So these are the few examples of force which is applied as pull. Now coming to the next topic, that is force as stretch. See here children, I have mentioned two diagrams in which you can see a rubber is being stretched and unstring. So here basically applying force in a direction towards uh, the applying the tension force that is transmitted through a cable, rope, wire or string when it is pulled tight by forces acting from opposite ends. See children, when we are pulling the rubber from both the end, they are putting force to the opposite ends, same as in spring. So what basically happens, it is directed along the length of the cable and pulls equally to the objects or on the opposite ends of the wire. When we pull the wire or when we pull the rubber band or the string wire by putting some weight, then it will hang. We can see the increase in the length of the spring, but whenever we will remove the weight, the spring will go back to its original form. Same in the rubber as well. Now coming to the force as squeeze. What do you mean by squeezing? Squeezing means you are making it compress. Okay children, the word squeeze has to do with the force of pressure. When you squeeze something like an orange or lemon, you are crushing it to extract juice. When you squeeze it into a pair of jeans, means when basically when we squeeze the lemon or oranges, we are trying to extract the juice. Same in morning, while we use toothpaste for brushing, we need to squeeze it. So I hope this you have a clear funda regarding these things: force as a pull, force as a push, force as a stretch, and force as a quiz. So in this video I'm just discussed what is force all about, what is its SI unit, what is force as a push, pull, stretch, and quiz. I hope you will learn these things. Thank you, children.